Hello farmers, welcome to episode 3 on fish farming. If you didn't watch the previous episode, the link to the video is in the description below. Today we will be talking about planning the site and type of fish farm. Site selection. Proper selection of a site is probably the most important factor in the success of a fish farm. However, the ideal site is often not available, so you may have to compromise. There may also be conflicts concerning land and water use which need to be resolved. Before this, you should have decided which species to raise based on the available foods, e.g. agricultural byproducts, and possible fertilizers, e.g. compost or animal manure. Site selection will depend on the kind of fish farm you plan to use. For pond construction, you need to consider the following factors: soil type, quality and quantity of the water available, and the requirements for filling and drainage of the pond. Soil. The quality of soil influences both productivity and water quality in a pond. However, it must also be suitable for dike construction. To determine soil suitability, the two most important properties to examine are soil texture, particle size composition, and porosity or permeability, ability to let water pass through. The pond bottom must be able to hold water, have a low porosity like clay, and the soil should also contribute to the fertility of the water by providing nutrients. Soil texture consists of a lot of clay particles, so the best soil for pond construction contains a lot of clay. The 3 ways one should follow to predict whether the soil will be suitable for pond construction are: 1. The squeeze method. 2. The groundwater test. 3. The water permeability test. 1. Squeeze method. A. Wet a handful of soil with just enough water to make it moist. B. Squeeze the soil by closing your hand firmly, and C. If it holds its shape after opening the palm of your hand, the soil will be good for pond construction. 2. Groundwater test. This test should be performed during the dry period in order to get reliable results. A. Dig a hole with a depth of 1 meter. B. Cover it with leaves for 1 night to limit evaporation. C. If the hole is filled with groundwater, the next morning a pond could be built. Take into account that you will probably need more time to drain the pond due to the high groundwater levels filling the pond again. D. If the hole is still empty the next morning, no problems will occur as a result of high groundwater levels, and the site will perhaps be suitable for pond fish farming. Now you should test the water permeability. 3. Water permeability test. A. Fill the hole with water to the top. B. Cover the hole with leaves. C. The next day the water level will be lower due to seepage. The dikes of the hole have probably become saturated with water and might hold water better now. D. Refill the hole with water to the top. E. Cover it once more with leaves. Check the water level the next day. F. If the water level is still high, the soil is impermeable enough and is suitable for pond construction. G. If the water has disappeared again, the site is not suitable for fish farming, unless the bottom is first covered with plastic or heavy clays. The land contour, and especially the land slope, determine the way to build the pond. The slope of the land can be used for the pond's drainage at harvest. Totally flat land and a hilly terrain with a slope of more than 2%-4% are unsuitable for pond construction. All slopes between 2% and 4% can be used for pond construction. A 2% land slope means 2 centimeters drop in elevation for every meter of horizontal distance. If the slope is sufficient, you can fill and drain by using gravity. However, you should take care to prevent erosion of the pond dikes. Water. The availability of good water quality is important for all fish farming systems, but water quantity is of even greater importance for land-based fish farming systems. A constant water supply is needed, not only to fill the pond, but also to make up for the losses caused by seepage and evaporation. Investigation of the water sources is very important. What is the amount of water available? Is water available in all seasons, or is the availability different in the sequence of the seasons? Where are the water sources? Are they likely to be polluted? Ideally, water should be available all year round. Water temperature. The water temperature is an important condition in assessing whether the fish species selected can be raised. A water temperature between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius is generally good for fish farming. Water salinity. Variation in water salinity, amount of dissolved salts in the water, is also an important factor which must be considered. Some fish species can withstand a wider salinity range than others, e.g. tilapia and catfish can withstand a wide range from fresh to seawater, while carp can only withstand fresh water. These are the most important water quality criteria for site selection. There are other important water quality characteristics, but these are more easily controlled by management measures. These criteria are described in more detail in the future videos. That's all that we have for you today. See you on the next video as we look deeper into fish farming. That's all that we have for you today. For more future videos, kindly click the subscribe button. You can also click the links on the description below to visit our website and to watch other farming videos. Thank you for watching.